So it's 17:08 p.m. It is Sunday. Happy Sinful Sunday, y'all. Hope you're all doing good, and also happy early Monday for those of you overseas and all that good shit. I have a miniseries review to run off. The Stand remake from 2020 into 2021. So, here's my thoughts. Just watched this last night. It was a really cool shit. I was excited to see how this would be upon announcement, but I canceled my Paramount Plus. I did. I canceled everything I had. I had Paramount Plus. I had Apple Plus TV. I had Apple TV Plus. Got rid of that. Didn't need it. Uh, but I was interested in this. 7 billion people are dead from a plague. The end. Bye. I like that movie collection and Darkman poster. Darkman is a great fucking film. Good seeing Nicholas Lay too. He has aged gracefully. Yeah. This is time jumping to after and before the plague hit, along with where everyone was before and after too. I like that. I wonder if King will have a cameo in this, because it's kind of like tradition for him to have a cameo in his works now and then. Lauder peeping on their mom. That's pretty common. She is attractive to a point. I mean, shit. Shame he didn't get into Cemetery Dance publications with his writing, and his mom's sick too, and his sister Amy got hitched. Oh boy. Gotta love when you get hitched during the fucking plague. I feel him not getting published like he wanted. I've been there. I got published once upon a time in 2012 to then known as Publish America, and it was a clusterfuck. And they changed the name to America Star Books. Oof. Yeah, company's bullshit. Whatever. Jim Ellis looks like Joe St. George from Dolores Claiborne, so good callback to that good flick. Stu Redman's being held in Killeen, Texas for being immune to captain trips. Captain that trips. Imagine if you had a captain that really tripped. That'd be some stupid shit. Forward, man! Yeah! Oops. Keeps tripping on shit. Who put that rock there? No one, sir. Watch your footing, sir. Campion's the carrier of the Captain Trips virus. Ooh, I like this. Stu's agreed to give blood samples to see what the military can do about it. Harold meets with Franny while she's burying her dad. Cute. And she was his babysitter. That explains a lot. And it's eerie seeing how empty the area is after Captain Trips hit. Does this have the Stephen King magic? I don't know yet. Too early to tell. Props on having Franny's dad's body bloating after death. The body color is one thing, but slice open a corpse. Oh, the body odor is one thing, but slice open a corpse after X amount of days. Franny buried her dad, finally, and Harold's got a gun, plus stole the typewriter from the antique shop, which is a callback to Needful Things, and it's also called Derry and Sons. Another callback to It. Nope. Man. So many little details in this shit. I have to say, this feels more like a Frank Darabont creation than Stephen King. It just has a Darabont feel. I'll also say the preview snippets in the menu make you ask a lot of questions, too. Yeah. And those are all in the menus as well for each disc. Why is Franny in the cornfield? She met Abigail Fremantle. And I do remember Whoopi Goldberg wanting this role for a long time. Personally, Ruby Dee's was way better. Stu's moved to... he's being moved to Stovington, Vermont, because the current facility is compromised. Oh no! Franny looked good in her sports bra and spankies. Harold's gonna try to whisk Franny away with him out of town. She tried to OD on pills, but he saved her. I wouldn't have wanted to say fuck that. You'll find out. I wonder what he was typing up by candlelight. I don't know. Mein Kampf. Kidding. He wants to take her to CDC in Atlanta for them to get tested. Spoiler, they don't get to CDC in Atlanta. No budget. She also put a nail in his wall when he got his first rejection letter telling him to never give up, and he hasn't. So kudos to him. Jim Ellis is sick and Dr. Cobb too. Where's General Starkey at? I don't know. Cobb shot Ellis and Stu slit Cobb's throat. Beautiful combination there. J.K. Simmons looks sharp in uniform. He really does. Starkey's surveillance monitors globally showing what's going on is rough. And it's always predictable how the government produces a virus or keeps deadly viruses locked up and then accidentally releases it, wiping out the population. Always amazing. Like, why do we have these viruses? Shouldn't they be destroyed? No, they need to be studied too. Starkey reading Yeats' poem was good. Oh, Yeats' poem. Or Yates. I forget how to pronounce his fucking name. Starkey shot himself in the heart after helping Stu escape, although headshots are way better. Ah, now I know where I learned time jumping from my writing, Stephen King. Oh my, lots of that in my Star Wars fanfic. They moved the theater seats when Harold was drinking beers with the guy he saved, Teddy Wizak. Funny. Because I noticed, like, because the seats were like this, and then when they went to the next frame, they're like this. I'm like, really? And they left it in. Like, great. Why did Stu seeing a red-eyed wolf in the? Oh, why did he see a red-eyed wolf in the cornfield? God, I was tired. Also, the cornfield is an homage to Children of the Corn. And those children really didn't do anything with the fucking corn. When you think about it, they didn't pop it. They didn't butter it. Dumbasses. It just turned to a fucking worship devil. Idol worshipping. I worship the corn. These stalks are gay. They're a gangsta. My stalks are better than your stalks. Fuck. Ah, Stu got Franny knocked up. Plot twist on that. You never find out who the hell the kid is. Who did Harold see in the desert with the white wolf? And then I found out the wolf is actually fucking Randall. I'm like, okay. But I like wolves. They're beautiful animals. Poor Harold didn't get to fuck Franny. Incel at its finest. Who stopped the door from closing as campy and escape? Never found that out. That was an interesting pilot. It really was. Shit. I wonder what Nadine's necklace is about, because that's never explained. Good seeing Amber Heard in this, and even if everyone hates her, I don't have a problem with her. I've gone over this before, and I'll go over it right now. I don't have issues with celebrities because they don't do shit to me. Like, why am I going to get worked up about their shit? That's their business, not mine. Fuck. Unless one of them personally says, yo, you fucking suck, or I have a problem with how you do shit. Then I take issue. Other than that, they can do what the fuck they want. Because you don't know them, I don't know them. Simple as that. Larry Underwood leads his band of survivors to the Boulder Free Zone because everything else is water. Yep. Larry was a singer, but his set was interrupted by his former friend Wayne Stuckey. They reused Stuckey. Love it. Lloyd Henreid's got a nice shotgun. I like that. I like my 12 gauges. They're beautiful. He really did get framed for killing that cop. That's a fucking shame. Oh. I wonder what happened to that kid Joe. Never find that out either. Nope. Yeah, I'd bail on the chick with a string of yellow snot too. I mean, if you're nasty like I know you are, you're like, it's extra lube. Yeah, you go for extra lube. Like, fuck, it's warm. It'll still get you hard. Blow your nose on my dick. I need to come. Oh, his mom got sick and he watched her die. That sucks. He took Wayne's stash of coke from the trunk. Oh, they were pills, actually. They look like coke, though. Ray Bretner's kind of cute. Yeah, she's adorable. Nick Andros looks like a poor man's Nick Fury. Or telenovela Nick Fury. The old man is going to run naked around Yankee Stadium and then jerk off on home plate. I was low key hoping they would have showed that shit. That would have been so fucking funny. Oh, so funny. Rita Blakemore. I don't remember her in the original. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of differences between this and the original. Heather Graham looks timeless, and that's a rarity for 2000s celebs since most end up in the grinder of drugs, alcohol, and scandals. She looks great compared to others from back then. Like, wow. I like the way Rita looks at Larry's face before they hit her apartment. She looks at his mouth, then eyes in that pattern. I like that shit. I like the song. Oh, Jesus. Sven G. Angar by Sigur Rós. It's a good Icelandic jam. I'm going to add that to my playlist later. Kind of similar to Hanson's Weird, in a way. Larry gives Rita deep missionary, then contemplates where they'll go. Ain't that awesome? Bangs her brains out. Where are we going to go now? Who's the guy yelling about monsters? I don't know. They don't tell you. Why did Larry see rats in his dreams? Because Master Splinter came to him. Larry has that Michael Jai White sex appeal. Yeah, he does. Rita calling the old man the Yankee Yanker is perfect. That would make a hell of a tattoo. Like, I'm the Yankee Yanker. I'm yanking it hard. Larry and Rita tried for the sewer, but couldn't handle the rats, and she couldn't handle the rats and went back up to the surface. Pretend we're Ninja Turtles, he says. It'll be fun, he says. I guess she got banged by those three guys with $1,000,000. I wonder what became of Rita. I don't know. I do like Nadine's turtleneck sweater. Yeah, I like those. I used to have one, but the neck was too suffocating, so I cut it. Damn, he dropped his phone in the water. That sucks. Rita made it north to the GW Bridge like he told her without getting triple teamed. Awesome. Or did she? She helped him get out of the sewer. Space Song by Beach House is good too. Another one I'm going to add to my phone. Joe doesn't like Harold even... No, yeah, Joe doesn't like Harold. Even kids sense his evil intentions. Psst. Rita's drinking and ODing on pills, killing herself. Bummer. And she's right about staying alive when everyone else is dead. And this is deep. It is stupid because then you got to deal with the nothingness and silence too, in your own internal monologue and thought process. Even if there's survivors, it's not the same. It's survivors' guilt and remorse. I mean, why wasn't it me? Why am I the only one left behind? Why are we still here when they aren't? Plus isolationism and severe depression. I like being alone, but I couldn't handle being the last person alive on Earth or with other survivors. Fuck that. Man, Lloyd ate his dead bunkmate's leg and a rat to survive. Randall Flagg frees Lloyd from his cell. That was awesome. So cool. What was in the planchette game box that Nadine has? Cookies. Whoa, she played with a planchette and carved Nadine will be my queen with her friends in the state home. Damn. Who crucified the guy in the yellow sports car? I don't know. Desperate by Ashlyn Malia is good. Another one I'm putting on my phone. All these songs are great. Because the fun thing about watching shows with closed caps is sometimes they list the artist, sometimes they don't. And one of the better things about technology now is I can just pull up Google, hit the music part of it, and hold it to the phone and get the track that way. It's awesome. Love it. Harold got Franny pregnant when they first met Stu. Flagg offered Nick a chance to help him in exchange for worship, but he refused. Glenn Bateman's art studio is nice. Gotta admit, Glenn's right about standing still for a change versus getting things up and running again. Wish we could really do that in the US. It might fix things. I like Glenn and Stu's convo. Like, that was a great fucking part of the series. I like Rob Lowe's Nick Andros when he met Mother Abigail. Like, that was good. Not sure how I feel about Brad William Hank as Tom Cullen. Feels forced versus Bill Fagerback's performance. I like Bill. He really came off as retarded. Like he really did. He has that. He came off that way. But yeah. Mark Awful and Brad's performance as Tom. I just don't like it. He's too buff for the role. Way too buff. Like, no. Nadine's hair looks good while Joe and Larry play guitar. I like that look. It looked great. Glenn painted some of the people in the free zone. Glenn, I don't remember that now. Oh, right. Duh, the portraits. Give me a second. I was like, he painted some of the people. Like, how? I was like, oh yeah, the portraits. Homie that got crucified delivered his message to Mother Abigail before dying. Flag wants Nadine to seduce Harold, so he takes out Mother Abigail and her committee. Everyone's pushing for Stu to speak in front of everyone. And I also like the opening logo sequence, too. Yeah, very basic, but awesome. Yeah, it's basic, but awesome. Pretty funny Harold blew his wad when Nadine sat in his lap after a few neck kisses. Poor bastard. So the baby isn't Harold's. Whose is it? I don't know. I wish I knew. Poor Harold Blue Balls. He just wants to be inside Franny and make her his. I see his POV affection, but you can't force a connection. You can't. Connection's got to be organic. If you force a connection with somebody who doesn't like you that way or doesn't reciprocate, it's not going to pan out. It's really not. And him beating off to her picture earlier, that was even funnier. Hunched over, like beating the shit out of it. Num nums. Black cherry. Good flavor. Better frozen. Let's see. I love how the truck driver cuts off. Oh, cuffs. This is another funny mistake. He cuffs Franny and Harold, then cuffs them again. Like, damn, man, what kind of edit are you doing for this shit? Like, I'm cuffing you. We're gonna cuff you again. Okay. Wow, truck driver had 2 women captive as sex slaves. Apocalypse thinking. I love it. Gotta have some kind of fun. But your body, your choice, forever. Always. Man, Harold really is a coward. I thought the driver was gonna rape Harold. The way he was on top of him and shit, like, and on his ear, like, yeah, he's gonna rape his ass. I'm still surprised how weak he was, but I get the fear, though. If that was me, I would have snapped that fucker's neck and called it a day. Teddy Wyzak looks like Paul Rudd when you order him off of Wish. He does. Ugh. I don't even know if he's going to have a bigger part to play going forward. He seems like he does, but I don't know. Franny gravitating to Stu because he's got Sigma male energy. He really does. He's taking charge of the community reluctantly, but he also has that nurturing side too. That's why she feels safe. Harold is a beta simp that doesn't offer protective energy whatsoever. He's like, I want Franny. I need Franny. I need her bad. Like, nah, dude. Why is that got a Blu-ray of Skyscraper Hopes to Rock is still That would have been dumbass funny if they got him in for a cameo. Oh my god. Harold's gonna search for the explosives used by the ski patrol for some wicked use. Ooh. Dana Jurgens is hot. Oh yes. And good on her killing the truck driver with a pipe. She also kind of looks like Crystal. Yeah, a little bit. Dana Ferris and Tom Cullen are going to infiltrate Flag in Vegas. Amari Tar. Like, hey, I am a retard. Oh, God, that was so good. Julie Lowry is funny. Catherine McNamara looks good in that dress, wielding the 12 gauge shotgun, too. I like that dress on. It looks cute. Tom reciting what he has to do in Vegas felt genuine, but Bill's was better. Like, you see this with a lot of remakes and reboots, comparing original to the new stuff. Each character brought something different to the table. And I don't know, it felt so deadpan with Brad, whereas Bill was just like into the role. I even watched something recently about actors who literally disappeared in their role so well, and one of them was Al Pacino, where he played a blind man, and he really sunk into that and actually thought he was blind and tripped over the can, and it was left in the film. It was awesome. I was like, damn. Because I look for that kind of shit. When I did my review for At First Sight with Val Kilmer, that's another good flick you should check out. Yeah, I was watching them eyes behind them glasses, and he was looking straight ahead the whole time. That was impressive. Fuck, that was good. All right, back to the review. Shit. And this is also, when did that end? 2019 or 2017? I'm trying to think of Shadowhunters ended, because this is like 7 or so years. No, it's 7. Idiot. 2 to 3 years after Shadowhunters ended for Catherine. Another good series I liked. The main reason I can't get into Brad's version, he's too buff. If he was lankier, it might work. Also, the power's back on, and Larry's playing Jimi Hendrix's America the Beautiful on guitar. Good shit. Nadine shot Wyzak when he came upon her, and Harold loading up explosives. Run! Weak motherfucker. Go back to Wish. Dana's working on Hoover Dam and gets tapped by Lloyd Heinried with jewelry. Yeah, we're just going to call her Jewelry now. Julie Lowry. It sounds like jewelry. To see Flag. That was the dumbest foreplay threesome I've ever seen. That was just so dumb. Oh, God, horrible. Moving on. Tom Cullen's working the cleanup crew from the fight pits. I like Flag's scorpion belt buckle. Very cool. The only belt buckle I own is from him, Billy Velo's band. Heartagram belt buckle. Beautiful shit. Cost me $250 from Hot Topic back then. Yep. Flag's speech on New Vegas was alright, but not awe-inspiring. Like, I don't know. They're just off. Something I realized. What if those that remain are really Captain Trips in disguise? Oh my, Nadine gave Harold a hand job. Ooh, baby, hand job. Getting somewhere. Franny and Stu invite Harold over for dinner so Larry can search his house. Oh boy, what's he gonna find? I wonder. Probably his fucking Bratz doll collection. I like the dishes Stu and Franny got for dinner. Fun fact about me, I don't like matching dishes. Fuck that. I like the weird looking shit. And if it doesn't match, the happier I am. Shit. I can't believe... Oh, I can't believe Nadine tried to get Larry to fuck her so she wouldn't have to deal with Flag anymore. Such a desperate attempt and well played. And some women are kind of like that. Just saying, if you got friends that are like that, yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you're Nadine. Larry found Nadine's shirt in Harold's drawer. Oh no. Damn, Dana got fooled by Flag when she stabbed him, and she killed herself to keep Tom Cullen a secret. Brutal. Harold put mini cameras in his house and the bear's eye in Stu's bedroom. So you got to watch them bang like a pervert. Mother Abigail's gone, taken by the wolf. Because they're going to go right off happily ever after into the sunset. The end. Ezra Miller as Trash Can Man. I remember seeing this shit on Facebook. Yes. Some Facebook article shared that shit. And at first, I didn't even really pay attention to it. I was like, whatever, fuck it, who cares? And I was like, okay. And then I'm like, I don't know. I like Matthew Freyr's version a lot more. It's unique and it's Matthew. Let's see how Ezra does. It's also worth noting that this was around the time he was working on the Flash movie, too. Yeah. And same goes for Amber Heard, because we're into 2021 now, so scripts are being written for Flash and Lost Kingdom for Aquaman. So the following year they're filming. There you go. Anywho, I do like the cerebral aspect of Trash Can Man in this. Yeah. Ezra does well with a tortured character. I like that shit. Harold made an explosive to kill everyone at Abigail's house, which Nadine planted by the piano, because fuck it. Tickle the keys, blow shit up. I also like Flag's pink galaxy eyes, too. Abigail's interaction with Flag in the woods was alright. Flag tore Bobby Terry apart for fucking up on killing Ferris. Oh well. No more days off for that motherfucker. Damn, Tom hid in the bodies. Oof. Franny found Harold's secret bomb making room, surveillance, and personal manifesto. No Brad Stalls, though. Bummer. I will say there's more character evolution in this versus the original. And I like that. You know me, I thrive on character evolution. It's good stuff. The original is great for being nostalgic and lightning in a bottle. This remake is interesting. Joe talked about how Nadine and Mommy Nadine are two different people. That tracks for most parents because that's a mask. And I've talked about that shit. Joe found Mother Abigail and they brought her back to the infirmary. And damn, Harold and Nadine blew up Mother Abigail's house, killing Nick. Oh well. I will also say this feels more like the actual novel, too. Like, it has that novel feel. And it's also cool that Stephen's son, Owen King, is producing this. Which reminds me, where's Kojak the dog at? It also has the vibes of Under the Dome, too. Another series I got to rewatch and review. I watched it last decade, like 2014 maybe. But yeah, I did enjoy that shit. Here's something. To be honest, Ezra should have played Tom Cullen and Brad should have been Trash Can Man. It makes more sense. Glenn Bateman looks like a young Stephen King. I was surprised by that. I looked at him, I was like, he looks like Stephen King. Abigail wakes up and tells the Quinn group they must head west to Flag in New Vegas on foot with no food or water, just the clothes on their back. Though Franny's not to go because she's pregnant and Abigail dies. Bummer. Damn, Nadine let Harold die a slow death after letting him crash into the barricade, flying over it and landing on a broken tree. Ouch. That crazed expression of him crying out for Nadine was epic. One of my favorite parts of this so far. Ah, there's Kojak. Can't imagine it anymore. I hate it. I wonder what Harold wrote in his little book before he blew his brains out. Dear Slim, it's been a while. Nadine's off to New Vegas too, while Stu, Larry, Ray, Glenn, and Kojak venture across Utah to New Vegas. Good montage on that too. They find Harold's eaten corpse, and Larry covers him with his jacket after reading his confession he wrote. He even took the name Teddy gave him, Hawk. Ain't that some shit? You die and take your new name, Hawk. My name's Hawk. Dumb motherfucker. Flag gives Nadine balls deep missionary in the desert. Awesome. Oh no, Stu fell and broke his leg. Wah, wah. I love that black car Flag's got and how Nadine's got that fresh fucked look. Oh yeah, she got that fresh fucked look. The trio got picked up by Lloyd while Kojak went back to Stu. Nadine's super pregnant. And Trash Can Man is on his way with Flag's fire. Ooh, baby. The trio gets locked up after meeting Nadine. Damn, Lloyd shot Glenn to death. Good monologue by Glenn, too. Love that. Shit, Nadine killed herself by falling out the penthouse window. Splatterific. Killing herself and Flag's baby. Mm-mm-mm. Scrambled. Lloyd cracking after his first kill is understandable. Like that's it for everyone. Like if you have never killed before, and I'm not talking bugs or I'm not talking bugs, that's a given thing. You always smack a bug dead for whatever fucking reason. But if you never killed an animal or inflicted death upon a human being, nah. You think it's bad? You don't think it's bad? Shit, talk to soldiers about their first kill. And officers, they will tell you. Even paramedics, uh, nurses, fuck, talk to them, understand how bad it is. Shit, Flag sent Larry Nadine's foobar head as a scare tactic. Oh my. I mean, that's still something to fuck. I like Flag's smiley face button too, and how that thing switches looks. I love it. Flag's monologue before having Larry and Ray drown was good, though I feel it would have been better in his Swedish accent. Yeah. I will say Ezra looks more foobar than Matt did in the original. The killer lightning is amazing, as is the bomb going off. Like, that was better than a glowing hand grabbing the bomb in the first one. Like, I don't know. So where was Tom Cullen hiding all this time? Where was Tom? I don't know. Franny had her baby but it had Captain Trips and recovered. The Taylors had a baby 10 weeks behind Franny's without having Trips. That's a pretty vigil tree. Tom brought Stu and Kojak back to Boulder. Franny named the baby Abigail, and I like how the Flag's button went from X eyes to smiling again. Now it's 4th of July. What's more is there to tell? Franny wants to go back to Maine. Okay. So Franny and Stu are going back to Maine. This is so weird that there's more story. Who's the black girl in the cornfield? I don't know, and I'm not making a racist joke. The house in Lorton, Nebraska looks nice. I do like that house. It's very beautiful. Stu goes into town to get supplies while Franny holds down the fort. Stu gets a flat tire. Franny falls down the well after Flag had a mouse bite her finger. Pussy. I would have grabbed him. I was like, look, Splinter taught you better, bitch. Stop it. Flag is willing to help for a simple kiss and to see what's going on from time to time. It is interesting that the tribes never discovered by man didn't get Captain Trips. That's always interesting. The look on Franny's face when Mother Abigail tells her how many kids she's gonna have. You're gonna have 5 babies. Them 5 babies gonna have 20. Them 20 gonna have 70. And then her ass is just like, what? It's like, my vagina can't handle that. The little black girl has beautiful hair, though. She healed Franny and vanished. Fuck. The family made it to Maine. Wow. The wheel turns, the struggle continues, and the command is always the same. Be true, stand. I'm sitting, so fuck that. Flag finds the undiscovered tribe as Russell Faraday and wants them to worship him. Yeah. So the reason for more story was King wrote a coda, which I didn't know about or even know what a coda meant. Turns out my Star Wars saga has tons of codas in it. Yeah. Anyway, how does this compare to the original? If we're going by story, definitely outshines it by a lot. Yeah. Especially with context and character depth evolution. No. I'm very surprised by how much more is in this versus the original outing. This is more visceral, bleak, showcases the human condition more, and the question of what happened when you get the reset button on humanity is deep. No, the fact that the executive producer wanted to follow the book really shows in this. Yeah. Because I watched the special features. The best part is the use of the abandoned hotel becoming New Vegas. That is beautiful. Oh. The body morphing from trips and keeping to the source material. Even having Stephen King write the ending for this is great. It's so cool. Shame he didn't cameo, but that's alright. The cast is amazing and relatable in every way possible. The behind the scenes really opens up the miniseries too. Must watch after viewing it. I was hesitant about scoring this because I love the original. It's hard to outdo a first adaptation. The first always sets the standard. Always. This remake, though, now does it for character development alone. Does it feel like a Stephen King flick? It does, and unfolds like a novel. Yeah. Definitely don't like Tom Cullen in this. That's my only issue. And there's other shit I've mentioned already. Good star power in this, too. How would I rate it? 9 1 out of 10. It's good. Really worth watching. Who's the better Randall Flagg? Jamie Sheridan has the charisma while Alexander Skarsgård brings a new dimension to him. So I like Alex's more. But I respect Jamie. I like the new ones and will always cherish the originals. Just, I love it. The stone was never explained. That sucks. I'll also say the coda feels unnecessary, but I get why King wrote it to give Franny her own stand against Flagg. But then you'd have to make it for Tom Cullen and the other people too. Even Tom was wasted, to be honest. So, that's the entirety of the Stand remake miniseries. If you don't like this, cool. If you did, awesome. If you hate CBS and Paramount for whatever fucking reason possible, that's awesome. If you don't, you'll have a grand time watching this. If you don't like Stephen King or his son Ellen because of whatever, then fine, cool, I get it. Some people don't like him for whatever reason. It's they don't get his work, they don't like how he acts, or how he talks, how he carries himself, all that shit. So, yeah. If you enjoy a good horror adaptation, even though it's not really horror, then yeah, you'll have fun with this. This is a good Sunday burner. It's a good weekend burner too. You can finish it in the whole fucking day. But if you're just looking for something to chill with and enjoy, go for it. So, if you don't like any of the shit I have just said, that's fine too. So, I'm gonna get off here, upload this, go get me some food because I am hungry. I might come back in a little bit with a book. We'll see. Stay tuned.